Joining us now on the way to NXT Stand and Deliver at American Airlines Center, kicking off WrestleMania Saturday with an afternoon show ahead of the first night at AT&T Stadium for the most stupendous two-night WrestleMania in WWE history. Joining me this morning is Bron Breakker, one of the fastest rising stars in NXT. How are you doing today, sir?
Oh, I'm good, man. How are you?
Doing great. Unfortunately, little awkward place to start, but Tuesday night, you were NXT champion. Now Wednesday morning, you are no longer NXT champion. Dolph Ziggler defeated both you and Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT championship. What is your reaction this morning? How are you feeling?
I'm still in a little bit of shock. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it now. It's over. You just wake up, dust myself off, and get back to work. As far as Dolph Ziggler goes, and Bobby Roode, for that matter, we are no way close to being done. So I'm sure I'll run into him again down the line, but I just got to be better.
And you've had rather whirlwind of a 48 hours, because not only did you have an NXT title match Tuesday night, Monday night you were in Cleveland for Raw for your first match on Raw. How was that experience? Briefly joining the Red Brand.
It was great, man. It was crazy. Just such a great honor for me to be able to go up and be a part of that, and just get to watch so many great superstars perform, and just see how great those performers are up there on the Red Brand. And like I said, man, it was just a huge opportunity for me to learn and to just improve as a superstar.
And speaking of all those superstars, the veterans you have been working with, Dolph Ziggler, Tommaso Ciampa, Robert Roode, how has the experience been for weeks now working with those guys?
It's been great experience, man. It's been I'm learning so much, just about the business, and just to be a better worker, and I'm learning a ton of great information, and I couldn't be more happy to be in a position, to be in that learning position that I'm in, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
And speaking of futures, if someone were to read tea leaves, Bron Breakker's NXT champion, Bron Breakker debuts on Raw, Bron Breakker drops the NXT championship. Is Bron Breakker potentially going to get moved up to Raw sometime soon? Do you ever think about things like that for your future, or is it more sort of streamlined on the here and now?
No, I'm focused on my day-to-day, what's going on. Taking a day at a time. I'm not thinking about that. I was focused on being the best NXT champion that I could possibly be. And now the focus is to redeem myself and try to earn it back at some point in time, or get back in the title picture at some point in time. So yeah, I don't focus on that.
Well, hypothetically, Stand and Deliver a couple of weeks at American Airlines Center. Maybe we get Bron Breakker back in an NXT title match.
I hope so. We'll see.
And shifting gears a little bit, included in WrestleMania weekend, we have the Undertaker getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. What sort of has his career meant to you? Have you gotten a chance to speak with him? Has he been a mentor at all? I know he spent some time at NXT, but I'm not sure if you two have ever crossed paths yet.
I've never met the Undertaker, but his career affected me just like I'm sure it affected everybody. I watch his matches, and I study just a lot of things that he does, and just try to get some takeaways or some learning points from it, or just anything that I can, because he was just one of the greatest of all time. I'm super happy for him going to the Hall of Fame, and just having that legendary status that he has and everything. It's just, I think he's a wonderful performer. Like I said, one of the best of all time. Yeah, man, I'm sure he's affected everybody in some type of way, everybody in the business, just in some type of positive way. So.
And then I see right behind you, we have a Stone Cold poster. We have a confirmed appearance for the Texas Rattlesnake at WrestleMania. What was your reaction to that? And I'm sure he's influenced your career greatly as well.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I can't wait to see Stone Cold come back and do his thing. I'm sure everybody's just can't wait for that. It's going to be an exciting. It's going to be a really really exciting weekend, man. WrestleMania weekend with Stand and Deliver, 2 nights of WrestleMania. Um, man, it's going to be great. It's going to be a heck of a weekend for WWE as a whole. It's going to be awesome.
And just iconic figures in pro wrestling history. Your family is a rather familiar name, the Steiner name. What kind of pressure have you ever felt pressure to live up into wrestling? Was wrestling always in the plans, and just how do you go about trying to be the next in line?
I mean, I haven't been under pressure or anything like that. There's just a standard that I have to live up to just by being Rick Steiner's son, Scott Steiner's nephew. Just comes with it. Just comes along. It's just part of it. It's been that way in everything that I've done in my life. In football and baseball and amateur wrestling. It's always been that way. So it's nothing new to me. It just is what it is. Standards are high. The bar is set high. It's just up to me to perform at that level, and it's expected out of me. Expected out of myself to perform at a high level. So,
did you always think you would end up in professional wrestling? I know there was a cup of coffee, so to speak, in the NFL, and there was opportunities elsewhere. Did you think you would end up in professional wrestling?
Yeah, I always wanted to be here. This is always where I wanted to end up. Was right here in WWE. This has been like a lifetime goal of mine to be here and be a part of this great company. And I get to live out my dream every single day, showing up to work, man. It's unbelievable.
And now with sort of being one of the central figures in a rebranded NXT 2.0, what are your sort of visions for the show and where you want the show to go?
I want us to influence people in a positive way and have I don't know. I want to be able to connect with the fans and just connect with people on a personal level with my work, and people just love to watch me and love to watch our brand and just are excited about the storylines and what's happening, and just appreciate the work that we're putting in, and just be excited about NXT 2.0 as a whole.
And being birthed sort of as a WWE superstar in NXT 2.0. NXT 2.0 has never left the state of Florida because of COVID, and they've spent the entire time in the Performance Center. With Stand and Deliver, you get the first show literally to get to take the show on the road. How excited are you, and is everybody to not have to perform at the Performance Center?
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, man. Everybody's jacked. Everybody's just super pumped for that, and we can't wait to get out there and perform for the fans and perform for everybody at home. And we're excited, man. We're so excited.
Who else excites you in NXT 2.0 if you're backstage and you need to watch somebody's match? Who else on the roster excites you?
And a lot of guys. I can't really. I don't think I can name them all. I just love our brand, man. I love just love what we do here, man. It's the culture down at the Performance Center is an elite culture, and it's just it's a championship program, and it's a one of a kind. I love being here, and I love everything about what we're doing, and it's really cool to be a part of.
You ready for how long of a day Saturday is going to be? Because I know I'm looking forward to it. NXT at noon at American Airlines Center. Get to go to night one at AT&T the next day. Just, are you in store for just like a 16-hour day that day?
I'm not sure, but I'm prepared, man. I'm ready for whatever's thrown at me, man. I'll be fine. We'll be ready to go.
All right. Well, Bron, I appreciate you taking a couple of minutes to talk to us, and we will see you here in a couple of weeks. Tickets go on sale this Friday for NXT Stand and Deliver at American Airlines Center, kicking off WrestleMania Saturday before night one at AT&T Stadium.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.